Lesson: Establishing response mechanisms. Establishing effective response mechanisms for data subject rights across jurisdictions is a critical component of the Certified Information Privacy Manager curriculum. As data protection regulations continue to evolve globally, organizations must be adept at managing and responding to data subject rights requests efficiently and consistently. This lesson delves into practical frameworks and tools that facilitate these processes, ensuring compliance and enhancing organizational proficiency. To begin with, understanding the scope of data subject rights is essential. Rights such as access, rectification, erasure, data portability, and objection to processing are enshrined in various regulatory frameworks, most notably the General Data Protection Regulation in the European Union. Each jurisdiction may have its nuances, which necessitates a flexible yet robust response mechanism. Companies must first conduct a thorough mapping of these rights as applicable to their data subjects. This mapping process is a systematic approach to identifying where different rights apply, helping to tailor responses to each jurisdiction. A practical tool to facilitate this mapping is a data inventory and flow mapping software, which documents where personal data is collected, stored, processed, and transferred. By understanding data flow and storage locations, organizations can more effectively address rights requests. This tool not only aids in compliance, but also enhances data governance and risk management. A case study illustrating the use of data flow mapping can be found in a multinational corporation's successful navigation of GDPR compliance, reducing their response time to access requests by 40%. Once data subject rights are mapped, establishing clear policies and procedures is the next step. These should be documented and regularly updated to reflect regulatory changes. The development of these policies can be guided by the accountability framework, which emphasizes transparency, responsibility, and oversight. The framework provides a structured approach to implementing privacy principles into organizational practices, ensuring that responses to data subject rights are not only compliant, but also uphold the organization's privacy commitments. Training is another crucial component. Employees across departments should be trained on data subject rights and the organization's procedures for handling requests. This training should be ongoing, with regular updates to reflect changes in laws and internal policies. A practical example of effective training is the privacy certification program implemented by a tech company, which resulted in a 30% increase in employee understanding of data rights and a corresponding decrease in processing errors. Technology solutions can further streamline the response process. Privacy management software can automate parts of the data subject request process, such as verifying the identity of a requester, tracking the status of requests, and generating reports for compliance audits. These solutions can significantly reduce the time and resources required to manage requests. An example of such a tool is the OneTrust privacy management software, which offers modules specifically designed for handling data subject requests, ensuring that each request is processed in a timely manner and in accordance with applicable laws. In addition to technology, frameworks like the privacy by design approach can be integrated into the organizational culture to ensure that privacy considerations are embedded into every aspect of product and service development. This proactive approach means that data subject rights are considered from the outset, reducing potential compliance issues and enhancing trust with data subjects. A study showed that organizations implementing PBD saw a 25% decrease in privacy complaints, indicating a more robust handling of data subject rights. While establishing these mechanisms, organizations must also consider the challenges inherent in cross-border data transfers. Differing legal standards across jurisdictions can complicate compliance, particularly when data is transferred from regions with stringent privacy laws to those with less comprehensive regulations. The use of standard contractual clauses and the development of binding corporate rules are effective strategies for managing these complexities. These tools provide a legal framework for data transfers that ensure the protection of data subject rights, regardless of location. Monitoring and continuous improvement are integral to maintaining effective response mechanisms. Organizations should implement regular audits and assessments to evaluate the efficiency and effectiveness of their response strategies. Feedback loops, where insights from audits are used to refine processes, ensure that the organization remains responsive to both regulatory changes and the evolving expectations of data subjects. This iterative process is vital for sustaining compliance and fostering trust. An illustrative example of continuous improvement can be seen in a healthcare provider's implementation of a feedback-driven enhancement process, which resulted in a 50% reduction in the time taken to process data subject access requests over a year. This not only improved compliance, but also enhanced patient satisfaction and trust. In conclusion, establishing response mechanisms for data subject rights across jurisdictions requires a multifaceted approach that combines practical tools, robust frameworks, and continuous improvement. By leveraging data inventory tools, privacy management software, and frameworks like accountability and privacy by design, organizations can navigate the complexities of global data protection laws effectively. Training and ongoing monitoring further support these efforts, ensuring that response mechanisms remain efficient and compliant. Through these strategies, organizations not only fulfill their legal obligations, but also build trust with data subjects, a critical component of successful privacy management.